Hello. So you guys actually wanted a step-by-step guide on how to start rallying. So this will be it. So the first step really is to buy a regular road car or already built rally car. This should be the pretty obvious first step. And then step 2 is to go, in my case, to the DMSB website. In case you don't know what DMSB stands for, it's basically the FIA but for national purposes. So the FIA is for international stuff and the DMSB is for national stuff in Germany. So depending on where you live, this will have a different name, but it's basically the FIA on a national level. So in my case, I go to the DMSB website, I look at the handbooks there. These are all the regulations for all kind of motorsports on the national level. Then you'll notice that there are different groups. So it's like, for example, Group A, Group H, Group G, and Group F, and so on. These different groups are different regulations. So Group F is a complete set of regulations, Group A is a complete set of regulations, but they are different. And you have to choose now for which group you want to build your rally car. You just have to read the very boring written text and have to decide, I want to build my car according to these regulations or these or these. So then if you chose your set of regulations, in my case it was Group F, you can go to step 3, which is building your rally car according to these regulations. And there are some regulations that are mandatory that you have to do and some that you don't necessarily have to do. And you just have to make sure that at least the stuff you have to do is built just the way they like it, because they will precisely check the car before each rally. So this is really important. So then when you have finished building your car, you can go to step 4, and in my case it's going to the DMSB website and getting a car pass. There you have to write like all sorts of things, like what harnesses do you use, what seats do you use, and so on and so on. Then you pay them and then you get something like this. So this is like my car pass. It's like a small little book, and there every information is put in with pictures even. And you have to tell them, well, what harnesses you use, as I already said. Yeah, and then you have this. So this needs improvement now. There are lists with different people who are certified to approve a car pass. You just have to look at these lists and figure out where the nearest from your location is. And then you go there with this and your rally car. And the person there will look at everything you've written here, will look at the rally car thoroughly, and then he'll put his signage in. I won't show you the signage obviously, but he will sign this, put a stamp on it, and then you will finish with this step. And if the guy who checks your car pass is not really liking what you built or says this is not conformative with the regulations, don't worry, he'll tell you what you have to do and you can change it and just come again to him, and then hopefully it will be alright. So the next step, in my case, because this is a rally car, it has to be road legal in some way. So you still have to go to the TÜV or whatever it is called in your country. You go there with the rally car, you go there with your car pass, and he will look at the car again. He will check stuff like the lights, the blinkers, if the car has a working handbrake, and stuff like this, like normal stuff. He will take everything that stands in here and he will write everything into the papers of the vehicle, so the normal car papers. Then you have your finished car papers and then you are basically ready to go. What you now need is something like this. This is a racing license from the DMSB, and you can buy one or get one by going to different courses. In my case, I just bought one. It's like, I think 84 euros a year or something like that. And then when you have that, you just basically go rallying. It's really as simple as that. To give you a very short summary on how you actually go to a rally. In my case, I go to Rallye 200. I look at what different rallies there are. I go to the websites, and there's always a thing where you can sign up for the rally. So they will ask you for all the details about the car, about yourself, about your phone number, safety contacts, if something happens, and so on and so on. Then you pay between 80 and 200 euro. Yeah, and then you can go to the rally and have a great time. And how exactly the rally stuff works will be in the first vlog where we actually go to a rally later this year. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and bye bye.